Hello everybody, we're here doing our first Feature Friday. We are going to be doing these on Fridays at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, so tune in. We are going to be going over features on the Butler robot, some tips and tricks we might have, and it'll mostly be Aubrey and I. We might sprinkle in a few other people if we can get them to, or if we want to. We haven't decided all of that yet. But yeah, it'll mostly be Aubrey and I. Probably us kind of like taking turns, but you might get multiple videos. One from me, one from her, because we're obviously not in the same state. So keep your eyes out for that. We're trying to keep you on your toes as well, so it'll always be a surprise. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the different robots that we have. We have 3 different robots. We have the Sapphire, Emerald, and Ruby. There is also the Basic, Deluxe, and Professional, and that is through Sewing Machines Plus. And then we also have a Crown series that is for Jukies. That's relatively new. And it is the Grand, Royal, and Imperial. Yep, Grand, Royal, and Imperial. I keep forgetting them. It's okay. So we're starting with the Sapphire, which is also the Basic and also the Grand. And it is an 8-inch screen. The big thing with this one is it does not connect into your machine itself. So you will get prompted to push your handlebar buttons. So it'll move and then it'll say, cycle your needle. So you push your needle button and then you hit OK. So it'll give you all those prompts as well. So that's one of the big things on this. It also has 160 patterns, and it has more of your basic features. So your edge to edge, some block patterns. It has repeats, autofills, just more of your basic model. Then we move up to the Emerald, which is our middle one, and that is also the Royal and the Deluxe through Sewing Machines Plus. It has a 10-inch, and it again does not connect into your sewing machine, so you will be prompted to push your handlebar buttons. This one actually has all the features of the Sapphire plus more. You get 260 patterns, and then you get the some other features. So you get point to point, you get automatic scaling. There's the text feature with different fonts, a record feature, channel locks, and a few others, but those are the main ones. And then we move up to our Ruby, which is also the Imperial, and it's very, very similar to the Professional from Sewing Machines Plus. You get a ton more patterns. You get all the features of the previous 2 robots, plus extras. So you get a point-to-point channel lock, rapid fire tracing, additional text fonts, and some good stuff like that. Another thing to note is that these each have exclusive patterns by Epic Quilt Studio that you can only get on here. So just how we're thinking the Feature Friday will work is we're going to kind of just start on the Sapphire side and go through these features in no particular order, and then just keep moving our way up to the Emerald and to the Ruby, as well as, like I said, we'll probably throw in some tips and tricks and maybe some tech stuff, because I know everybody likes that too. So today I'm just going to show you a little bit about the settings feature. So here's your robot screen, and I'm going to go into settings, which is these 3 gears on the screen. And it's going to come up with updates, parameter, machine, test, and advanced. So we're just going to talk about this updates screen really quick. We've got the system info, And when you click on that, that's going to give us all this information, which really doesn't mean a lot to you, but this is what we ask for all the time when you guys call us. We want to know your system information. These versions for us are very important to know how to help you. One thing to note is if you see NC on any of these, that means not connected. Now, one of the things here is I am using a King Quilter 2 at the moment, which does not have Quilty electronics, which is just fine. You don't have to have them. But if you don't have our electronics, this firmware version is always going to be NC. So if that's your case, don't panic. Nothing's wrong. That's the way it's supposed to be. This is also where you're going to check for updates. You do have to be connected to Wi-Fi to do that. I'm just going to hit the check button. Update robot. So that would be if we needed to send a file of some sort to you because it's not updating correctly. You can update it and it'll take you to the files and all of that. Then we have factory defaults, and if for some reason things get really wonky and you're not sure what, you can always factory default. It's like a factory reset, basically. It'll reset it all back to how it was initially sent to you, and you can start over from there. And then there is the Ask Us button, which is great for you guys. It sends us an automatic email if you're connected to your email. The only thing we do ask on this is that you explain a little further as to what the issue is, because what we see is this if you don't send anything else. So it's hard for us to help you with your problem if this is all we know. So when you do hit this button, it'll take you to your email program. Just please make sure to put in a little note for us about what's going on so we can help. And yeah, so that is just the basics of the updates screen in the settings.